Diego Perera versus Nate. I mean, they don't look like they'd be the same weight, but it's actually pretty close. Look how tall Nate is.
Just an enormous height and reach advantage.
And I'll say this about Diego. I watched his recent fight against a veteran in MMA, Ryan Gray. Diego's grappling, especially in an MMA context, is fantastic. It is really good. He's super patient, loves when he gets a takedown, loves getting top position, knows how to keep it without giving anything away. And Nath is just such a stalwart, especially on the classic jiu-jitsu grappling team. Old, reliable. I don't mind watching this between these two guys, them jockeying for position on the feet. This is going to get really interesting.
You've seen like a contrast of styles here, just like you see Nathan playing a slower style here, looking to tie up more so on the grips.
I think that is the play. Yeah, I think that is the play. Try and slow Diego down.
Yeah, because you can definitely see that like Diego brings a lot more of a pace. Like a lot of like, you know, like level changes and faking there, just trying to look for reactions from Nathan so we can start closing in on a takedown. I think both of these gentlemen know that, you know, they cannot let the other person gain top position.
I mean, you can even hear it from his coach, veteran coach Pasha Stolya, asking for snap downs, asking him to get that head down, leverage some of that height. It's going to open up the legs, and we might see a shot. Ooh, giving him interesting looks. Nice head control from Diego.
Can't be like understated how important head positioning is. Like even right then you see like Nathan take like a deep underhook, but the difference there between an underhook that you can do something with and something you can't is completely down to head positioning.
Absolutely.
You see, like, yeah, like right now, like you see Diego take strong grips and gets his head on the inside, which is exactly what you need. If that was reversed, you get like Nathan's head on Diego's right shoulder, completely changes what's going on there. Strong guard pull from Nathan. He's looking to play seated guard here. Gives him a great opportunity to close distance. He's harassing the feet there. And Diego's not staying in one spot. He's constantly switching his stance there, making sure that he can deny the inside position. Oh, tricky cartwheel pass.
Yeah, giving him different looks. I mean, Nate's got a great guard, and what you're seeing here is Diego, for one, being very patient, and two, respecting that guard.
And similar to the approach from standing, you're seeing Nathan just trying to like inch his way towards Diego, trying to climb his way up those grips there, just so he can slow him down and can like set the pace how he would like. Good control of the legs there. He's deep underneath the hips, but Diego does a fantastic job of getting out of that.
Man, I agree. If it's not your forte, not saying that it's not, but if it's not a position you want to be in, just get straight out. Especially in his no-gi. If you've got those slippery legs, if Nate's getting in inside position with his feet, if he's able to control the hips, man, just get your hips out.
Good job here from Nathan. He's slowly climbing his grips up towards the shoulders where it just maximizes his control. Good job here now. He's got a strong Achilles grip. He's just looking to set his legs into a stronger position though. I'm curious to see how...
Oh, what a scramble. Nate had the body lock, which is usually the more dominant position, but he couldn't come around the corner. Whiz a kick from Diego, and they hit the ground. It's funny. Your reward is for getting Nate to the ground is you're in his guard. I don't know how much of a reward it is. To the judges, it is.
Yeah, straight into his closed guard where he's got the ability to just climb his legs up and around the shoulders there. Really limits Diego's options from here. He's doing a good job there. He's starting to isolate that arm there.
He's got a nice offensive guard, trying to break the posture.
You can see Diego's doing a good job just tying up his grips on the inside here and starting to gain some head height. It's just so difficult to try and pass a close guard while staying down on your knees. He's done a good job. He's managed to clip both his arms from a close guard there, but Nathan does a good job as like Diego changes heights. He manages to switch into the legs, and again, that's that you know, threatening one half of the body to expose the other.
Diego so smart just to know where he's possibly getting too deep down the rabbit hole, choosing to come back out. He's keeping weight on the limbs that are being attacked by Nath, which is always a good idea. Diego rolls and ends up on bottom. This is going to get interesting.
Great sweep into a guard pass there from Nathan.
Looks like Nath's isolating an arm.
Yeah, I think we're going to see Diego explode out of here in just a second. And I think the longer that this match goes on, the easier it's going to be for Diego to do that. Just when things start getting sweaty, it's going to be harder for Nathan to slow the match down.
Yep.
And I really don't think Diego should be waiting. Yeah, there we go. Good escape from Diego. Then Nathan's starting to lock his legs around Diego's body. Just that way, even if there is some sort of... Ooh, that's beautiful. Oh, I think he's rushed that a little bit too much there.
I agree.
I think he should have stayed on the triangle.
He almost wants to go again, but Diego, so smart, gets both arms out.
And just again, dealing with someone this explosive, you want to focus on just locking up the head and arm rather than simply just controlling an arm. You want to maximize your control. And I don't think submissions get any more controlling than the front triangle.
I mean, it's so true.
See, he's got that left leg, like his knee just wedging behind the head there, making it very, very difficult for Diego to gain posture. Nathan's putting his right knee in a strong position. He's just getting that pressure of those two carotid arteries. But again, he's trying to switch to the arm when really I think he should stay on the strangle. Great defense from Diego. I think he'll be able to switch into his own leg lock attacks here as he starts clearing himself from the triangle.
Yeah, he should be able to. If Nath can clear those legs, though, he can have his own, or he can come up and take top position, as he does, because he was controlling the middle. It's just so difficult, especially just with the length of Nath. Those legs being able to hold him there until he was ready to explode.
Good back take from Nathan. Then he's doing a good job as well, like got good knee positioning there, just ready for when Diego starts trying to explode. Oh, he's got his arms around his neck. Oops, switching to the other side.
Diego fighting so hard, doing everything right to defend, getting his chin down. Nath having to constantly swap grips just to get under the chin.
I think this is going to be hard here, even if the chin's tucked in.
Very.
Like, as long as you can get that support hand wedged behind the head, you can still put a tremendous... There we go. So just here, I think he'll be able to finish this. Oh, he's barely holding on by his fingertips.
Diego keeping him honest, making him work for every single bit of it. And he gets the tap.
Nicely done there by Nathan.
That was a great match.
Yeah.
That was a fantastic match.
Very active from both competitors.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by way of submission, Rheinberger choke, Nathan Rheinberger. Round of applause for Diego Perera for a battle. Absolutely keeping the pace.
Here we go to the replay. In the early goings, Diego just trying stuff. I love to see it, especially in these no-gi matches.
So I was surprised we didn't see more of that from Diego as the match went on.
Taking chances.
Yeah, and just using a lot more of his pace and athleticism. I think he got himself stuck a few times where situations where he probably could have been a bit more active, and that would have...
Like here, for example, he almost sat there for too long.
Yeah, I agree.
And Nath was able to slow it down, almost pick his spots when he could explode. And it's difficult when you get a guy like Nath, as experienced as he is.
Absolutely, yeah.
Once he gets you in a cycle of defense where you're constantly moving from one to the other, and we're seeing that right now from one side to the other, switching his hands until he just finally gets that. Even though it was across the chin, you still can cut off the carotid arteries. You can jam the chin in. You can put so much pressure on that throat, and that's exactly what got the tap.
I don't think Diego made this mistake, but there's plenty of people that make the mistake of thinking that, oh, my chin's tucked in, therefore I'm safe. But really, like against, you know, like with like high-level competitors like this, they can constantly keep working. Like they'll go over the chin, they'll go over the nose if they have to.